Welcome, family and friends, to the California Institute of Integral Studies 58th Commencement Ceremony. I am Dr. Danielle Drake, Dean of Faculty Development, Community, and Collaboration, and proud CIIS EXA alum.
And I am Shmi Juratana, Director of Student Success and International Student Advisor. And we are so honored to be with you here today to celebrate our extraordinary graduates. Now, please join us in welcoming the class of 2026.
Please be seated. Today is a day of celebration and gratitude. And as we Yes. And as we honor the culmination of academic rigor, of spiritually guided labor, of connection to our ancestors, to the land, and to our human and more than human relatives, we also want to give gratitude to the indigenous caretakers of what we now call the San Francisco Peninsula. We want to thank the Ramaytush Ohlone people, who are the original inhabitants of the San Francisco Peninsula. We want to thank their ancestors for caring for and tending to Yelamu, which is the Ramaytush word for this land. We want to thank their descendants who continue to advocate and care for our home. Their ancestral and present-day wisdom and love are essential parts of this vibrant and diverse place that many people from all over the world call home. If you would like to celebrate and give gratitude to the tribes where you live, work, and play, native-land.ca is a great starting resource. I am now pleased to introduce Suma Shetty, one of our graduating students, to provide an opening invocation.
Good afternoon and welcome. Standing here today, I'm struck by the profound geometry of this moment. For many of us, the path to this stage was not a straight line, but a series of expanding circles. Much like the Sri Yantra, the sacred seal of our school. For me, that path began in Mysore, India, where the intuitive, the spiritual, and the ancestral is in the very air we breathe. I'm a daughter of the East, shaped by its vast internal landscapes. Yet, I'm also a student of the West, a mind that found home in the structured rigor, the critical inquiry, and the analytical precision that Western academia offers. I came to CIIS because I refused to choose between these two halves of myself. I was searching for a space where the how of the West could finally dance with the why of the East. I was divinely directed here by the Sri Yantra, which I felt before I even understood it. The Sri Yantra, the sacred seal of the East, the original logo of CIIS in the West, is a geometric prayer. The web of triangles blooming from the infinitesimal point, the bindu, is a blueprint of the cosmos. When I saw the 9 interlocking triangles, I saw a perfect map of integral education, a curriculum that did not just ask for my intellect. It demanded my body, my spirit, and my soul. The Sri Yantra is populated by a cosmic parliament of deities. The prominent devis among them are Lalita Tripura Sundari and Mahamatangi. While Tripura Sundari represents inner realization, Matangi embodies that realization made objective and functional in this world and is transforming inner silence into sacred speech and inspired action. In our contemporary landscape of artificial intelligence, the Sri Yantra is an apt metaphor for the neural network. However, while often AI seeks to know by sheer accumulation of data, by expanding horizontally, the Sri Yantra suggests we deepen vertically. It reminds us that human knowing is not merely about the calculation of patterns, but in realizing the pattern maker. In a world where machines mimic logic, the Sri Yantra invites us to reclaim our intuitive center that precedes logic. The Sri Yantra aligns perfectly with CIIS's pillar of alternate ways of knowing. The pillar challenges the monopoly of Western empiricism, suggesting that intuition and somatics are as valid as data. Subjective experience is a portal to the objective truth, and non-linear perception allows us to know the whole even while studying the part. Sri Aurobindo, the spiritual architect of integral philosophy, captured this shift in his poem, Transformation. He describes a moment when the narrow cells of the human frame are flooded by a higher light. He writes, "My nature is a wide spirit-rimmed sea, waiting for the noon sun of thy giant day." Aurobindo suggests that our ultimate knowing is not found in the brain's labor, but in becoming a vessel, offering a poetic prayer for protection. At the very center, the bindu of the Sri Yantra, sits Tripura Sundari, the supreme queen. She is pure consciousness and infinite bliss. Over creation, preservation, and dissolution she rules. Matangi, her administrator, personifies deep intelligence. She converts abstract thought into expressed truth by transforming inner knowing into spoken command. She governs the articulation of divine wisdom. We can lead, guided by the Sri Yantra's protection, to collectively illuminate pathways and heal a world that is fast, fractured, and automated into a consciously evolved future fueled by intuition and presence. May this moment of blessing and protection be everlasting for our graduates, for CIIS, and this community. Thank you, and welcome again.
And it is now my pleasure to introduce CIIS's 8th president, Dr. Brock S. Blomberg.
Graduates, trustees, faculty and staff, alumni, friends and family, welcome to the 58th commencement of the California Institute of Integral Studies. I also want to send a special welcome to Michael Pinto, our chair of the board, who could not be here today. And to the class of 2026, congratulations, you made it. Which at CIIS means you've not only earned a degree, you've probably also learned how to lead, problem solve, process emotions, challenge systems, heal trauma, and use the phrase holding space correctly. At CIIS, we talk often about transforming self, society, and the earth through integral education and the evolution of consciousness. And after my time here, I can tell you this: integral is not about doing everything. It's about bringing your whole self to what matters most. So here's my charge for you. Find that thing that truly moves you. Give your full heart and mind and body and spirit. Pursue it ethically, courageously, and in the service of others. And then this is the hard part: let go of needing to control the outcome. Because real transformation rarely happens in straight lines. It happens through relationships, compassion, curiosity, setbacks, breakthroughs, and the willingness to stay awake in the world around you. And if there's one thing this graduating class is ready to do, is that. So graduates, go forward boldly, keep growing, keep questioning, keep transforming yourselves and the communities around you. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. On this day of new beginnings, we also celebrate the members of our beloved community who are concluding their careers as active faculty and researchers and joining the ranks of our faculty emeriti. I would like now to introduce CIIS's provost, Dr. Kathy Littles, who will announce the faculty members being honored this year.
Today, CIIS honors retiring faculty members Renee Imuna, Dawn Henlon Johnson, and Meg Jordan. It is with great pride that we honor these esteemed faculty with the distinguished title of a Professor Emeriti. This rank may be assigned after 10 or more years of distinguished service to the university. The President designates Professor Emeriti after nomination by the Faculty Executive Committee, and in consultation with the provost. This recognition of Professor Emeriti is not simply a marker of retirement. It is a testament to a career that has shaped minds, advanced knowledge, and strengthened this institution in ways that will endure for generations. I would first like to recognize Professor Renee Imuna. Please join me at the podium. Professor Imuna has served as founder, director, and professor of the drama therapy program here at CIIS. Her innovation has provided a program that has graduated more than 600 students, earned accreditation through the North American Drama Therapy Association, and drawn aspiring drama therapists from across the globe. Professor Imuna often describes teaching as part of the job she loves the most. Her groundbreaking courses were experiential, humor-infused, and fully embodied, even during the pandemic, when she taught from a semi-private location in Golden Gate Park, rather than move to a static online format. Each cohort brought a different energy, where she relished the newness of every configuration of students. Professor Imuna remarked that performance comes alive with an audience, and teaching comes alive with students, not just as the audience to lectures, but as fellow players and thinkers and creators. Congratulations, Professor Emerita Renee Imuna. I would like to next recognize Professor Dawn Hanlon Johnson. Please join me at the podium. Professor Johnson founded the nation's first graduate program in somatic psychology. He helped establish the academic study of embodiment. Steeped in multiple academic traditions, he added his own voice to the conversation by advocating on behalf of what he thought should always have been integral: the body and the mind, as well as the body and the academic enterprise. In 1983, Professor Johnson founded the first master's program in somatic psychology at CIIS. He'd been circling and asking some of the same questions for many years. What happens when we take the lived experience of the body seriously? When we treat it not as an object of study, but as a source of knowledge? That program and the field it helped define became his life's work. The emeritus status is a recognition of a career that helped establish the academic study of embodiment as a critical and necessary field. His influence continues in every classroom where the body is treated not as a problem to solve, but as a way of knowing. Congratulations, Professor Emeritus Dawn Hanlon Johnson. Enjoy. Finally, I would like to recognize Professor Meg Jordan. Please join me at the podium. Professor Jordan charted new territory in integrative health with a degree program that brought CIIS recognition on a global level. Professor Jordan had worked as an RN, a journalist, a clinical medical anthropologist, founding editor-in-chief of American Fitness, and ambassador of American Health Fitness. And yet, Professor Jordan has remarked that her most fulfilling times in her very, very career have been mentoring the graduates of IHL. These graduates broke new ground in imagery work, health coaching, new programs for veterans, and researching lifestyle medicine traditions for diverse populations. As the founder of Integrative Health Studies at CIIS, Professor Jordan has published, mentored, and taught with excellence and innovation. Her imprint on the field of health studies will continue to shape students and health practitioners for generations to come. Congratulations, Professor Emerita Meg Jordan.
Now, I'd like to introduce Hadiatu Diallo, a member of the class of 2026 who will share reflections on her time at CIIS and the future awaiting our graduates.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, institutional leaders, loved ones, and everyone who carried us to this moment. Before I begin, let me address the real questions everybody had coming into today. Why did we only get 2 tickets? And right now, just looking around, I see why. The second question is, how long are these speeches going to take? I guess we're going to find out here shortly. I see the families glowing with pride and the graduates looking a little nervous. And if I'm honest, there are probably several graduates here, myself included, thinking, please do not mispronounce my name. But truly, today is bigger than a ceremony. Because behind every student sitting here is a story most people never really saw. And none of us got here alone. To the professors, thank you for asking more of us than a completion. Thank you for asking us to think deeper, to question what felt settled, and to sit with ideas long enough for them to change us. And to the families, the partners, the friends, the loved ones who held us down in ways that may never appear on a transcript. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, for your care, and for believing in us, even when the process was hard to explain. Graduates, make some noise for your families and loved ones. Yeah. Because let's be real, some of them earned honorary degrees in emotional support. This moment belongs to them too. Graduates, can we take 1 second to appreciate that we made it through group projects, discussion board posts, financial stress, identity crises, and emails starting with just circling back. Look at us, still standing, still moisturized, still enrolled long enough to graduate. We made it here. Take a moment and really feel that. Not the next thing, not the next job search, not the student loans, this very moment. Because by the time you leave here today, something about you will be irreversible. And that's not something small. Now, let me tell you something that I've been sitting with. not as a student, not as a baby scholar, but as someone who has had to become herself more than once. Here I am, what academia would call a non-traditional student, but there is nothing accidental about how I arrived here. From kindergarten through this PhD program, across different countries, different states, different school systems, and different universities, I rarely saw myself reflected at the front of the classroom. In K through 12, I saw mostly white women. In undergrad, mostly white men. In my master's program, predominantly white faculty. And at the doctoral level, I never encountered a Black professor at the front of the classroom. Throughout my entire academic journey, I encountered one Black instructor, one. I learned in spaces where representation was absent, where no one at the front of the room looked like me. As a Black woman, a first-generation American from Guinea-Conakry, West Africa, a combat veteran, a military spouse, a mother ×2. I did not grow up seeing someone like me holding a PhD, and yet I am here. There were moments in this journey, quiet ones, where I did not recognize my own life. Moments where I was holding so many roles and responsibilities that I did not pause for this journey, that I had to ask myself very honestly, who am I when I am not performing? And who am I allowed to become if I stop shrinking? Because institutions like academia and the Army were never designed with someone like me at the center of their blueprint, but they evolve because people who were not imagined within them refuse to disappear. Yes. And I know I am not the only one here who has wrestled with that. I did not see myself represented in the classroom growing up, and one day I intend to be that representation for someone else. Because look around this room. Some of us got here while raising children. Some of us got here while working full-time, 2-3 jobs. Some of us got here while healing from things nobody could see. Some of us got here by submitting assignments at 11:59 in 30 seconds and calling it discipline. And somehow, here we are, because California Institute of Integral Studies did not just teach us information, it taught us how to slow down in a world addicted to speed, to notice what is not being said, to question whose experiences are centered and whose are ignored, to remain human in systems that often reward disconnection. And that way of moving through the world will not always feel easy. There will be rooms that reward certainty over curiosity, efficiency over care. But I want to offer you something different. You do not have to reduce your depth to be understood. Let me ask the graduates something. Professors, you guys can chime in too. Did anybody in here ever read an article 3 times and still have no idea what the author was talking about? Make some noise! Exactly. That was peer-reviewed confusion. So when you enter those rooms, do not ask yourself what you can produce. Ask yourself what kind of presence you are creating, what kind of humanity people experience when they encounter you. And if you remember nothing else from today, remember this: you do not have to become someone else to do meaningful work in this world. Yes. Because among us graduates sitting in this room are therapists, healers, scholars, artists, philosophers, educators, theorists, clinicians, and practitioners. People whose presence will shape the emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and relational lives of others. So do not abandon your humanity to survive the spaces you enter. Let your presence change them. Do not shrink yourself to fit spaces that were never designed to hold your fullness, because you were never meant to simply fit into this world. You were meant to move through it with enough clarity to see it, enough care to feel it, and enough courage to refuse to look away. And if you can do that consistently, and honestly, you won't just find your place in this world, you will change what it asks of people like us, like you. Before I go, graduates, on the count of 3, I need the biggest energy. I need the loudest noise you've ever made all year long. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it here.
Wow, what a moving day. Next, I am so proud to invite you all to enjoy a performance of an original song titled CIIS, with music and lyrics composed by Dr. Willow Pearson Trimbach, professor in the Department of Clinical Psychology. Willow is joined by Associate Professor Sangeeta Swami and Vicky Lee Trimbach.
This song is CIIS, and the chorus sings, "Pour yourself into this vessel. It will come back to you. Beyond expectation, may the sacred act of pouring yourself out into a world that needs your gifts be its own reward. And may the world in need surprise you with how it receives your offerings." Yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. Yeah, just pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. The ones who talk about freedom, they're always trying to get off of the wheel. And it's true what they say about the ascent, but only partial in what they reveal. the ones who talk about fullness, they're always trying to get under the skin. And it's true what they say about the descent, but only partial where they enter in. So pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. Yeah, just pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. There are two directions, but only this one path. And the secret is in the embrace of all that we cannot have. There are many faces, yeah, but only this one eye to gaze upon this bright heart as she opens up to the sky. Enter this temple, and here you'll find sweet release. But it's not in completion, we will find ourselves complete. Pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. Yeah, just pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. It's not easily broken. Oh no, that which is sacred remains unharmed. Only that which is merely precious can be desecrated or charmed. Cast the ashes into the wind, and in your true heart they'll dissolve. What is left in the letting go is all that is truly ours. Touch the still point, yeah, within the dance. Neither flesh nor fleshlessness, neither love nor its absence. Pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. Yeah, just pour yourself into this vessel, it will come back to you. Pour yourself, pour yourself. Oh, just pour yourself. Pour yourself.
So now I am delighted to introduce Mei-Hong Xu, who will now deliver the commencement address for the class of 2026. Mei-Hong Xu is a psychotherapist devoted to supporting and honoring her clients' healing journeys, a graduate of CIIS's Integral Counseling Psychology program. Come on, I thought I'd get more. She brings together deep clinical insight, global leadership experience, and a lifelong commitment to transformational education. Prior to her work in psychotherapy, May served as a high-tech executive and was a founding member of the SoftBank Asia Infrastructure Fund and Global Internet Ventures. She is the best-selling author of Daughter of China and holds both an MBA and an MA. May has served on the CIIS's Board of Trustees since 2013 and now serves as the inaugural chair of the board's Mission and Identity Committee, helping steward the university's vision, values, and future direction. May.
President, Provost, trustees, faculty, staff, and most importantly, class of 2026. I stand before you first and foremost as a grateful graduate of ICP 2021. To the ICP cohort in the audience, I see you. And go ICP, go ICP. For many of us, this journey was sparked by a courageous decision to pursue a radically different kind of education, one that invites us to look directly into the messy and yet beautiful complexity of being human. I honor that passionate fire in you. You felt the call, you followed your heart, and today your commitment is rewarded. Congratulations! And class of 2026, let's give a big thank you to our loved ones who supported us every step of the way to this major milestone. My own path began in a remote village in China, where my early years were measured by the slow pace of the water buffalo I led through the rice paddies. Even now, I can still feel the heavy physical labor followed by the sweet smell of fresh vegetables after a rain. Back then, my universe was defined entirely by the boundaries of the winding rivers and canals that encircled my home. If you had told that young girl standing calf-deep in the mud that she was destined to cross oceans, lead investments in Silicon Valley, hold space as a therapist, or serve as a trustee of this institution, she didn't have the maps to understand you. And she never would have imagined that today she would be looking at our exceptional map graduates. To those who traveled from China to be here, and those joining us online from halfway around the world. 欢迎你们！我为你们感到无比的喜悦和骄傲。For a long time, my passage from the rice paddies to Silicon Valley, and eventually to the high peaks of human consciousness, felt like unrelated chapters. But CIIS taught me a deeper truth. Life isn't a straight line, and growth is an upward spiral. When a closed loop finally breaks open, it joins the spiral, igniting a breakthrough. And from there, we enter new situations with higher self-awareness while letting go of outdated patterns. We return to the same questions, but bring a bigger heart to hold the answers. We encounter similar challenges, but from a greater clarity. We're always unfolding, becoming, and evolving. A loop broke open for me when I left my hometown for village in the 1980s. As the first girl in my family to receive any education, I arrived wide-eyed and resilient, yet carrying a rigid us versus them mentality. But a fated encounter with a visiting international scholar changed everything. Our cross-cultural dialogue made me realize the other wasn't a threat, but a person with a different frame of reference. When we move beyond binary thinking, we unlock a more compassionate connection with the people around us. That lesson stayed with me while building a career in high tech, another term of my spiral. Throughout the intense upheavals of the dot-com era, I leaned on a classic Chinese parable, 塞翁失马, the old man who lost his horse. When the old man's horse ran away, neighbors counseled his adversity. He simply asked, "Is that so?" When the horse returned with a wild stallion, doubling his blessing, neighbors cheered. He replied, "Is that so?" When his son broke his leg, taming the stallion, neighbors cried, "Tragedy." He countered, "Is that so?" Weeks later, the broken leg saved his son from the military draft. Fortune and misfortune are intertwined. Life is an interplay of light and shadow. What matters most is how we choose to meet the unknown with unconditional acceptance. From that acceptance, inner strength emerges. During the frantic years of private equity and IPOs, the old man's wisdom became my greatest resource. Moving forward, let this wisdom be yours too. In my 50s, I felt a powerful call toward the inside, the depths of our hearts, minds, and our souls. Returning to school to study psychology and becoming a therapist was my most profound act of integration. I discovered that clinical wisdom is not just a set of tools, but an embedded way of being. As we look ahead, artificial intelligence is accelerating all around us, creating massive uncertainty alongside immense opportunity. The world is reacting with panic and hype. But I would like to invite us to pause and reflect. Is that so? Humanity is at a threshold, experiencing a collective upward spiral, I believe. We are challenged to answer these most ancient questions. What does it mean to be human? What is consciousness? What does integration look like? This time, we must hold these deep inquiries from a space of heightened consciousness, balancing digital power with grounded maturity. Collectively, we are unfolding, becoming, and evolving. While many institutions focus mostly on technical skills, CIIS integrates intellectual rigor with deep spiritual and somatic practice for true transformation. We prioritize uniquely human capacities: intuition, empathy, compassion, discernment, and the ability to navigate chaos with equanimity. And we have been doing this for nearly 60 years. Yes. In an age driven by algorithms, you are the keeper of the human flame. And you are the custodians of genuine heart connection. Be excited for the impact you are about to make. The world needs your voice, your resilience, and your presence now more than ever. Follow the passion that brought you here. Trust the journey and every single turn of the spiral. Congratulations, 2026. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you. It is now my honor and pleasure to bestow 2 honorary degrees. Betsy Gordon, will you please join me here on the stage? Oh, there you are, Betsy. Betsy Gordon is a visionary philanthropist, humanitarian, and devoted CIIS trustee whose life's quiet generosity has helped advance some of the most transformative fields of our time. Through her support of psychedelic research, contemplative practice, global women's empowerment, and initiatives dedicated to alleviating human suffering, Betsy has demonstrated the power of philanthropy guided by intuition, courage, and compassion. Her leadership reflects the deepest values of CIS: service, transformation, wisdom, and care for the world. And thanks to Betsy's generosity, our Mission Street campus is much more beautiful and welcoming place for the entire community to enjoy. In recognition of her extraordinary commitment to human flourishing and her enduring impact on future generations, CIS is honored to confer upon Betsy Gordon the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in Visionary Philanthropy and Transformative Service, honoris causa. Betsy just said, it's outrageous. If you know Betsy, that's how she lives her life. Okay. Shirley Strong, will you please come sit next to me on the podium? Shirley Strong is an educator, consultant, former chief diversity officer, dean of students, and lifelong builder of the beloved community. During her 50 years in higher education and nonprofit leadership, she has dedicated her life to justice, inclusion, student flourishing, and the creation of institutions rooted in love, responsibility, compassion, shared power, and the deep respect for all people. Inspired by the prophetic vision of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Shirley has made beloved community not only an ideal, but a practice, one that transforms individuals and helps restructure institutions. In recognition of her lifetime of educational leadership, spiritual courage, and transformative commitment to justice and community, CIS is honored to confer upon Shirley Strong the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in Beloved Community and Social Justice, honoris causa.
And now for the presentation of the degrees.
Yes, indeed. It is our great honor to present the class of 2026. Dr. Drake and I will read the graduates' names, and President Blomberg will bestow the degrees.
We will begin with the presentation of doctorates, which includes a hooding ceremony. The hooding ceremony confers special recognition upon graduates receiving a doctoral degree. This ceremony originated in European universities in the 12th century and was introduced to distinguish those with doctorates as they began their academic careers. The hooded robes served a practical purpose in the 12th century, for they provided warmth in unheated medieval libraries. Over time, the robes have maintained some of the style of the Middle Ages, but universities such as CIIS have added colors to the hood to differentiate graduates by their fields of study. The academic hood is an expression of commitment to scholarship and the completion of substantial original research. Graduates wear the hood with pride, knowing that it symbolizes this transformative achievement. And now I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for a doctorate in philosophy. They have been approved by CIIS's Board of Trustees. First, the School of Consciousness and Transformation. Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, and Social Change.
Manjot Multani. Sexuality, Intimacy, and Youth Aspirations in Chandigarh, India, a feminist ethnography. J. David Escobar. Indigenous Salvadorians' Process of Global Recognition of Identity at the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues.
Doctor of Philosophy, East-West Psychology.
Lee Granis, Exploring Drum Journeys with Fictional Imagery. Minerva Arias de Jesus. Modupe Egun, honoring our ancestors during the bereavement process. Jonathan K. The integrative impulse as dark precursor of sonocultural trans-individuation, an autoethnographic apprenticeship to musical signs. Gabrielle Marie Liu, cyclical attunement, co-creating with more than human consciousness through embodied artistic practice. Hamid Shafi Zadeh, mixed methods, post-traumatic growth and resilience among Afghan and Iranian. Masood Aref Nazari, instinctual authenticity, an interdisciplinary inquiry into mystical nihilism, sexistentialism, and virtual evolution.
Doctor of Philosophy, Human Sexuality.
D.D.S. Dobson Smith. Transcending Narratives. How trans people in the United States construct livable lives that are worth living. Hadiatu Diallo, Sexual Health, Readiness, and the Limits of Training, an intersectional socio-ecological analysis of sexuality's education in the U.S. Army. Sherry Dirksen, Conceptualizing Sexuality Beyond the Child-Adult Dualism, Normative Prepubescent Sexual Experiences with Peers as Part of One's Lifelong Sexual Assemblage. Mallory Kate Hanfling, I'm shining in the night even though there's a lot of darkness. Exploring compulsory heterosexuality, community, and fireflies. Melisha Griffin, Black Girl Magic, Black women's embodied experience with sexual agency and witchcraft. Anna P. Bagtaz, Embodied Filtering, a new consent model for persons with dementia. Imani Reynolds, Sexual Desire and Intimacy in Parents After Child Sexual Abuse Disclosure, Exploring Secondary Traumatic Stress. Holly Wood Ramirez, Taking Our Power Back, the Role of Sex Toys in Women's Sexual Trauma Recovery. Daniela Samantha Robinson, Wiatikasoin, A Pedagogy of Pleasure and the Potential for Violence Prevention. Kristen Marie Benyon, The Sexuality and Representation in Televisual Media Index. Anjuel Denise Weeks Floyd, Self-Compassion, a praxis and process of self-integration. Juan Grajales Yanguazi, Classifying Transformative Experiences and Relationships of Multicultural Educators. Laura Beth Blomquist, exposing the unconscious roots of oppression in the lived experience and treatment of anorexia nervosa, exploring historical ideologies, treatment, and recovery. Thea Wessel, when the soul is fractured, moral injury and the lived experience of substance use.
Doctor of Philosophy, Philosophy and Religion with a concentration in philosophy, cosmology, and consciousness.
Maximilian de Armand, the cosmological self towards a planetary consciousness. Cindy Cleveland, an analytical study of Etruscan religious practices related to freshwater resources.
Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology with a concentration in somatic psychology.
Eileen Verst, Virtual intercorporeality, using body scan meditation to enhance and improve telemental health.
Doctor of Philosophy, Transformative Studies.
Roberto Carmacho, Success is a Conversation, a narrative study exploring the meaning of success, the American dream, and lived experiences of Latinx in Oxnard, California, United States. Kimberly Morelli, Journeys of Cognitive Transformation and Regenerative Healing. Sumana Nataraj Shetty, A Tale of Resilience. Transformative development by childhood exposure to fairy tales and myths. Lisa Joy Kelvin Tuttle. Toward an Empowered Existence, ADHD adults' experiences and perspectives, transcending stigma and expressing potential in pursuit of a doctoral degree. Teddy Valise, Non-Formulaic Children, applying integrative transdisciplinarity to understand and support the unique needs of difficult children. Lisa Blair, Redefining Intimacy, a theoretical and transdisciplinary inquiry into the complexity, chaos, and contradictions of romantic partnership in a post-normal world. Dawn Bulchundani, the embodied experience of emotional validation. Sarah Apedale. Introgogy, reconfiguring adult learning apparatuses during interparadigmatic times marked by chronic disconnection. Serena Cheng, an integral professional development education model, a transformative whole-person education approach for holistic professional development. Nadia Kazrahi, sudden savant, understanding creativity through a theoretical examination of near-death experiences. Marla Truini, Teaching Empathy, a fiction-based inquiry of devised theater in predominantly white institutions. Lauren Scott, the stories of oppression, marginalization, and migration of queer-identified international and domestic college students, a narrative participatory action inquiry. Zeke Floro, Teacher as Healer, Contemplative Practices for Fostering Connection and Healing in Online Higher Education Classrooms, a collaborative inquiry. Sydney Louise Appleseed, 3/5 human, 2/5 awesome. A hermeneutic Afrofuturism exploration of a darkness, blackness, awe phenomenon expressed through the indigenous Black American living experience as a reciprocally embedded spirit of Black awesomeness. Latoya Z. Morrison, Script Writing as a Healing Art, Ethnographic Fiction Scenario Writing to Heal Black People Living in the United States.
Yeah.
Valerie Joy Fidmont, Using Music to Deepen Cultural Humility, a synergistic exploration of cross-cultural interaction. Frederique Tutu Kamakama, Reimagining Africa Great Lakes Region, Addiction to War, toward an alternative way to construct strategies for breaking patterns of violence. La Lapman, what is community spiritual development, and how could community organizers foster transformation by incorporating spirituality into the community? Ian Clark, American Dissonance with Well-Being. Jessica Bowman, Riding the Spiral, a heuristic inquiry into goddess consciousness. And now for Doctor of Psychology in Clinical Psychology.
Rose Dewidiak Rapinyani, examining clinician racial identity and the impact on the therapeutic relationship for patients with severe and persistent mental illness with psychosis. Tiffany Pham, exploring the sanctuary within, a phenomenological study of professional and personal growth among novice clinicians with spiritual practices. David Brown, depth in the metaverse, psychodynamic psychotherapy in immersive spaces.
Next, we present to you the students who have fulfilled requirements for their bachelor's degree in the School of Undergraduate Studies and have been approved by the Board of Trustees, beginning with the Bachelor of Arts.
Janine Garone. Tori Sprague. Shayla Massey. Whitney Langell. Charlene Slimp.
Bachelor of Science.
Chris Wilson. Jennifer Plant. Michelle Turner. Raisa Harzel. Christina Samper. Maria Feng. Ryan Lucky. Heather Miller. Rachel Andes. Soraya Rose.
Next, we present the students in the School of Consciousness and Transformation who have fulfilled the requirements for their master's degree and have been approved by the Board of Trustees. A Master of Fine Arts in Interdisciplinary Arts and Writing.
Adam Lidumyen. Letitia Intofun. Raina Teresa Brown.
Master of Arts in East-West Psychology.
Helena Price. Raylan Mahi Nick Britton. Nico May Anderson. Nathan Blumenkratz. Ella Hampson.
Masters in Philosophy and Religion with a concentration in Ecology, Spirituality, and Religion. Previously. And now with a concentration in Philosophy, Cosmology, and Consciousness.
Socorro Era Connie Carrillo Lopez. Afshin Toussaint Ijad. Carolyn Kelsey Dickey.
Now for Masters of Arts in Transformative Leadership.
Shannon Nichols. Kelson Pamarang. Marie Hughley. Oliver Scout Gueris Soli. Ellie Gonzalez. Sevi Suelta Nova.
Now Masters of Arts in Women, Gender, Spirituality, and Social Justice.
Haley Hunter. Jessica Nunez Lamar. Mari Boswell.
We will now present the students who have fulfilled the requirements for a master's degree in the School of Professional Psychology and Health and have been approved by the Board of Trustees. To begin, I'd like to introduce Weishi Zhang, Program Coordinator of the Masters in Applied Psychology in China, who will announce the graduates.
Chen Mingkun, Mingkun Chen. Jin Na Chang. Xie Ling. Wang Zhen. 管慧宇、陈丽萍、张海婷、晏淑颖、郭晶、王晨曦、子楠、米央、嫣然孙，
Counseling psychology with a concentration in community mental health.
Adriana Herrera Pozzi. Mia Cruz. Vanessa Wagner. Karina Ritalak.
Counseling psychology with a concentration in drama therapy.
Kayla Johnson Seipel. Eric Thurman. Walter Chow-Yu Martson. Nicole Tong. Erin Visaleli. Erin Stacy Visaleli. Jenna Ricci. Brianna Peacock. Nicole Fatak. Nicole Patak. Audrey Grimes. Michelle Johnson. Renan Amir.
Counseling psychology with a concentration in expressive arts therapy. Let's go.
Senta Atencio. Caroline Busano. Caroline Busano. Cabrina Skybuck. Kybrina Skybuck. Alexandra Corral. Jessica Elaine Fang. Alyssa Nicole Fessler. Tal Hadar. Scarlett Ibis Rowley. Emma Lovisa Jacoe. Julianne Jacobs. Caroline Mortazavi. Kate Lawler. Danny Sojourner. Amber Miles. Thank you. Hanna Monkiewicz. Rebecca Kent. Erin O'Neill Jones. Joseph Hoston. Chase Homeyer. Tatiana Marie Nieves Rabel. Katie O'Day. Jaylene Ortiz. Sasha Price. John Lachlan Pearson. Catherine Viet Mi Pham Huynh.
Counseling psychology with a concentration in integral counseling psychology.
Matthew Olson. Sophie Schwartz. Roya Visconti. Rebecca Graham Potter. Katie Murphy. Noam Taub. Forrest Laporte. Kate Ellen Brown. Marcella Shahada Mishun. Divya Kavya Shundran. Ilana Wexler. Shuai Lan. Megan Shushman. Jill Marie Borokfa. Nancy Vang. Jennifer Contini. Christina Reagan. Giovanna Vela Villanueva. Timothy Gleason. Jared Farrell. Molly Sullivan Steigerwald. Gly Brown. Annie Jacobson. Marisela Eloren Morello. Michelle Ellis. Melissa Nicole White. Jill Murray. Christine Kaylee Cugliari. Gloria Delgodia Martinez. Jerome Cleland. Julio Soriano. Kevin Domingsil Chung. Amelia Luque. Christine Wong. Ilana Kosner. Valerie Ann Canino. Golbahar Kamarai. Vanessa Jinman. Stephen Stoner. Casey Ballantyne. Megan Luz. Glo Rodriguez. Alicia Halpern. Elizabeth Coffey Westover Fitzpatrick. Yingbing Zhao. Theodosia Blaine Henny. Jessica Thoreau. Christina Fifi Giffen. Zephyr Wren Baker. Carrie Schaff. Ruby McCauley. Ashley Nichols. Olivia Browndorf. Max Katz. Charlie Cox. Alexander Vrana. Isaac Goodman. Shavika Singha. Sarah Michelle Eckert. Rachel Forbes. Diana Aberisk. Nicola Zoliker. Nicole Ship. Sophie Nickel. Kandala Anastasi. Georgia Poulin. Rhett Ranik. Nadia Jam. Despina Ago.
Counseling psychology with a concentration in somatic psychology.
Sumana Dugar.
I did it, Mom, Dad!
Kimberly Bartel. Emily Sarantakis. Melissa Rodriguez. Melissa Vasiliou. Alexa Volchek. Jose Luis Octavio Guzman Jr. Chloe Rosen. Tucker Jade Malloy. Sarah Holder. Morgan King. Brendan Boland. Tristan Ikuta. Emma Johnson. Caroline Haley Forder. Gabrielle Lopez. Kiana Harding. Chantel Dominique Tate. Atul Varshni. Megan Sullivan. Monica Portuguese Frangul. Paisley Neal. Jennifer Saris. Megan Millard O'Neill. Victoria Novikova. Taylor Chang. Rejun Dong. Rujun Deng. Lauren Elizabeth Jones. Denasia Davis. Denasia Davis.
Master of Arts in Integrative Health Studies.
Diane Carr. Tracy Green Clark. Bridget Hampton. Sean Meyer. Catherine Dale Patrick. Molly Richardson. Scott Stevens. Shannon Vanderswag.
Master of Arts, Psychological Studies.
Lisa Marie Murawski. Ritika Tantia.
And now we would like to take a moment to celebrate all of our graduates, including those who could not join us today in person.
It is my great honor to present CIS's class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates! I'd also like to honor our esteemed members of the faculty. Faculty, please rise if you are able. As we conclude this year's commencements, it's my pleasure to invite Sean Roberts, CIS's Director of Annual Giving, to the podium to deliver the benediction for graduates and welcome them into CIS's Alumni Association. You're a diverse and dynamic community. We have over 15,351 alums in 67 countries, so please stay in touch.
Here we are. We made it. Yes. But as we come to a close of this ceremony, we're going to pause at a threshold. For just another few moments, all of us are gathered between what has been and everything that comes next. In a few moments, I'm going to ask everyone to move your tassel from right to left. Now, this seems like a simple gesture, but like many rituals, its meaning is actually much larger than the motion itself. It marks a crossing. It's a crossing from preparation to participation, from studying the world to helping shape it. Because what each one of you carries now cannot necessarily be measured by transcripts, titles, or degrees alone. You carry now a way of seeing. You carry a way of thinking. But maybe most importantly, you carry a way of being. You carry a way of being that has been shaped alongside everyone that is alongside you here, but will now continue to be tested out there. Because what I think you'll find is this. This world is not just going to ask you what you know. It's going to ask who you are when what you know is no longer enough. And wherever this journey takes you, it's inevitable that there will be moments in which the path ahead is unclear, when the structures you previously relied upon will fall away, when those answers are not given to you, but it is still demanded from you. And in those moments, I hope that you do not rush to become something else. I hope that you continue to have the clarity to remember what is already true for you. And I want you to have the courage to live it without distortion. Because wherever this life leads you, the most important work is not simply what you achieve, but what you embody along the way. So as all of you walk out of this theater today, I hope that you carry forward not just knowledge, but integrity. Not just ambition, but discernment. Not just a vision, but the strength to remain grounded in it. And just maybe more importantly, I hope that you remember that this world does not need any more noise. You know what it needs? It needs more people who can remain fully human in a time that constantly asks them to become something else. So may you carry your learning lightly while being fierce with your integrity, but remembering your humanity everywhere that you go. And wherever you go, I hope that you go forward with clarity, courage, and an open heart. And now, the reason that we're all here, class of 2026, I would like to ask everyone who is able to please rise. Nice. Okay. May you recognize not only what you have achieved, but also who you have become along the way. And as a symbol of all that you have completed and everything that now begins, I would like to invite all of you to move your tassel from right to left. Class of 2026, congratulations! Welcome to the CIIS alumni community. Please stay in touch. Thank you.
Well, and that concludes our ceremony today. Graduates, now that you're standing, please make your way to the rear and exit the theater. Congratulations.